Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for Babe Ruth State Tournament Baseball opening round game. They changed a little bit this year. It's usually 13, 14, and 15s, but they included 15s and 16s together this year. And this is what this is, 15s and 16s. Lynn taking on Medford. And it's a big one for both teams. If Lynn wins, they'll be 4-0, and they'll have a number one seed, and they could probably draw a bye into the semifinals. They at least would have a number one seed in the quarterfinals and get a home game, but they might draw a bye into the semifinals because the bracket they're in, there's 8 teams, and you have to be 2-2 to advance. And right now there's only 5 of those teams. So there could be a couple of byes along the way. It's a big game, so it's a big game for Lynn, but it's a big game also for Medford, as they are 1-2, and they need this one to be 2-2 to advance to the quarterfinals. Jake Peterson is on the mound. He did a nice job for Lynn this year. He helped take Lynn. He was a third baseman, pitcher, first baseman, extra hitter for St. Mary's, and they went to the state final, losing a close game to the number one seed. Hit foul out of play, and the count evens at 2. Liam Powers, the right fielder for Medford, leading it off. Curveball hangs inside, the count goes full. I'm getting kind of used to doing Medford games. I only did them once in a while when Everett played them in football, because they did the Everett football for many years. Walsh, very nice play. Outstanding shortstop. He had a great year for Lynn Classical, and he's doing a very nice job here. That rocket arm throws out Powers by a step. Mike Piccolo, the center fielder, is the hitter. But I did the Everett football games for 25 years, and I would do their games when they played Medford. Now, with English and Classical moving over to the Greater Boston League, I do Medford and soccer and baseball and football and basketball and softball. So I get to see a lot of the Medford teams. Curveball swung on the miss, was up and in, he swung right through it. Pearson's a very good football player too. Hit to short. Walsh again with that rocket arm. Two up, 2 down. Johnny Wright, the pitcher, is the hitter. Good curveball for a strike. The lights have been on for a while. The lights were on when it was bright sunshine. So they haven't really taken effect yet, because the sky is still very blue. Call, third strike. Very nice first inning by Peterson. Medford goes down 1-2-3. So Lynn will have a chance to get on the board first. Center fielder, Rolke Brea, will lead it off. Shortstop, who made that 2 nice plays, Mark Walsh, will bat second. Pitching and batting third, Jake Peterson. Gilbert Peralta, the first baseman, will bat in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, the extra hitter, Boo Desea. I almost said catcher because he's been catching all the games. Third baseman, Braden Owenesian, will bat sixth. Catching and batting seventh, Maxwell Parent. The right fielder, Jared Burke, will hit number 8. Batting ninth and playing second base, Braden Curley. And Jack Spates, the left fielder, will hit number 10. And you heard me correctly. They have an EH, but the EH hits for himself. It's an extra hitter. You don't have to have one. You don't have to use one. But firstly, everybody does. But it's 10 hitters, so you don't bat 9, you bat 10. So Johnny Wright on the mound throwing to David Crowan, or Crohan, behind the plate. Rocky Breyer had a very nice year for Classical. They had a terrific season. Leon Owell did a very nice job in his first year coaching Classical. Nobody thought they would make the tournament. They had an extremely young team. In fact, at one point in the game, they had left fielder, third base, shortstop, pitcher, catcher, freshman. And Rocky Breyer was in the outfield, a shortstop, a sophomore. So a very young team coming back. And they made the tournament. Good curveball for a strike. Breyer was the right fielder for Classical. He's the center fielder here for Lynn. That one bounces to the backstop. Hit that one off his foot. Everybody moved but him. He knew it went off his foot. Little tap and it rolled all the way to the third baseman. The 14-year-olds are in the same boat. They just won their game before this game to go 3-0. They'll play tomorrow night. If they win, they'll be number 1, and they'll get a home game in the quarterfinals with a possible jump into the semis. Hit in the air to left field. Nice one-handed catch. Giambusso makes the catch one-handed. It almost went by him. That's because become the norm. You watch TV, and whether it's college softball or college baseball or pro baseball, everybody's one-handed. So now everybody does it. Nobody catches two hands anymore. Willie Mays would be an outcast in this game. Hit foul back. Mark Walsh. Shortstop had an outstanding season for Glasgow, defensively and offensively, but especially defensively. Down and in for a ball. Popped up. Long run for the catcher, looking around, can't get there. Actually overran a little bit. He was looking to see how close he was to the dugout. He wasn't close to the dugout. But when he took his eye off the ball to see if he was, he lost sight of the ball and he overran it. So Walsh gets a chance to hit again. With the count 1-2. Hit to short. Nice pick at first base by Burns off the throw from the shortstop, Moody. They throw Walsh out. Jake Peterson, the pitcher, will be the hitter. So it'll be pitcher against pitcher. Counted away for a ball. Hit foul back and out of play. Jim Harry's had a very young team also going to the state final. They only had one senior. Up and in for a ball. Missing inside for a ball. Couple of young guys over at Manning Fields running around, trying to get in shape, maybe get ready for football. Which, not that far away. Hit in the air. Right fielder with a long run behind second base. Powers had to go a long way to get that one. So both teams go 1, 2, 3 in the first. And at the end of one, we're right back where we started. Dead even. Lynn nothing, Medford nothing going into the second. Starting the second inning, the first pitch to David Crohan, high and away for a ball. Jake Peterson starting his second inning. In the first strike. Jake used to be on the mound here at first. He's pitched a few games here. Hit up the middle for a base hit. Well, Crohan gets the first hit. He's the first base run of the game.
Back from Medford, number 17, Mike Morado.
Mike? Morado. The third baseman is the hitter. Down away for a ball. Parrott behind the plate was an outfielder during the season. I didn't know he was catching. Boucher is extra hitting. Nice stop on a pitch in the turf. So happy July. We're in the month of July. Hit foul out of play. And hope everybody has a happy, joyous, and very safe 4th of July. Laid off the pitch that was high. I think this is Mike Morando. In first strike. Payoff pitch up and coming. This is for ball 4. So a walk and a hit that put 2 on with nobody out. But Jaden Burns, the first baseman. In first strike, gets dropped in nicely. In first strike again. Starting to get a little darker here. with the late start. High for a ball. I'm still trying to figure out how Lynn had blue shirts, white pants, and yellow hats. Swing and a miss. The pitch broke down and in on the hands. He swung right through it. There must have been a sale on yellow hats.
Batting for Medford, number 11, Ben Hickey.
Ben Hickey, the extra hitter, steps in. And a pitch on the corner for a strike. He had a duck under that one. Didn't have any break to it at all. In for a strike. Up and away for a ball. Evens the count at 2. Swing and a miss in on the hands. He swung right through it.
Batting for Medford, number 13, Travis Moody.
Travis Moody, the shortstop, is the hitter. Lynn had to play their last game at Breed because the Navigators were home. And that was the battle of the unbeatens. Lynn and Newton were both 2-0. Nice play. Braden Curley made a very nice play. That's a line shot. It's going to be 1-0 Medford. Curley went 3 or 4 steps to his right, reached across and picked that line drive. Took a base hit and an RBI away from Moody. That's an outstanding defensive play. So the hit and the walk go by the boards. Then we'll have another chance. To get on the board first. Peterson struck out 3 in 2 innings. What a great play by Curley. That was going into right center field. It's going to be at least 1 run. And it's going to be either first and third or second and third for Medford. And Curley took 2 or 3 steps to his right, reached across his body and picked it for an outstanding defensive play. 4, 5, and 6 for Lynn. As we start the second inning, Gilbert Peralta, Boo DeSaya, Braden Oanesian to face Johnny Wright, who will be starting his second inning of work. Gilbert Peralta, the first baseman, will lead it off.
Batting cleanup, number 15, Gilbert Peralta.
So Medford is Greater Boston League. Lynn is Greater Boston League. But St. Mary's thrown in. Solid shot, get out just enough to pull it foul. Hit it well. Down in that left field bullpen. And it kind of quickly goes 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Hit that a long way. The center field was playing very deep. Mike Piccolo makes the play. He's playing very deep in center field. One up, one down. Boo Desea, the extra hitter. Didn't have to wear the equipment tonight. He usually is the catcher. Did a very nice job for Classical again this year as well. Swing and a miss. Ducks under that pitch. I don't know if that was supposed to be a curveball, but it didn't break. In for a strike. 1-2 the count. Wright's a big figure on the mound. He's got to be close to 6 feet. Hit right back to the mound. Looked like it might be a base hit, but little pick, spinning and making the pick was right, helping himself. Braden Owenesian, the third baseman. Again, a Classical product. Low for a ball. That was just off the mound. He stepped towards first, but then almost like backhanded that line drive. Didn't miss by much. In for a strike. 2-1 the count to the Lynn third baseman. That one's going to be up the middle in the center field for a base hit. So 2-out single gives Lynn their first base runner and their first hit. So that play by the pitcher picking that line drive is big. It's 1 on with 2 outs instead of 2 on with 1 out. Maxwell Parent, the catcher. Let's see if they try to get Owenesian into second base. Wide for a ball. Throw over again, diving back Owenesian. Low gets by, and he winds up at second base. That was like a ground ball to the plate. So Lynn has the first runner in scoring position, but there's 2 outs. Hit to right field. Is it fair? It's foul. Went the other way. It was close. Would have been an RBI. Wright was getting ready. Parent asked for time and got it from the plate umpire. Jared Brooke, the right fielder, was on deck. High and tight for a ball. Popped up behind home plate. Catcher couldn't find it. He looked up, he lost it. You can do that right now in this type of sky. He looked up, looked around, had no idea where the ball was. So Parent got a break, and we'll do it again. The runner takes off, strike three called. First strikeout, so the hit, the wild pitch moving him to second base doesn't hurt. Lynn is down in the second, and we're still dead even, nothing to choose. Lynn nothing, Medford nothing at the end of two. 9, 10, and 1. In case you're just tuning in, that's correct. They bat 10. You don't have to, but they bat 10. Mateo Giambuso, the left fielder. Foul. Oh, 2 the count. High for a ball. Jake Peterson starting his third inning of work. Just a little bit high, evens the count at 2. Swing and a miss. Four strikeouts for Peterson. Emmett Chaston, the second baseman. Pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the order on deck. High for a ball. Missing up and in. 3-0 the count. In for a strike, taking all the way. Takes it again, and the count goes full. Down the way for ball 4. Second walk given up by Jake Peterson. First one came after a base hit with nobody out. This one comes with 1 out. Liam Powers, the right fielder, grounded out short to first, leading off the ballgame. He's like a football player wearing number 98. Low for a ball. Low again. Up and in for a ball. The 3-1 pitch up and coming. In for a strike. I don't know, Panic got that on the hand. He's taking a walk out to talk to his pitcher. I think it got him on the finger of the hand. He's trying to shake it off. And they're coming out to take a look at him. I thought he caught it cleanly, but I guess not. And he says he's okay. And we're going to get back to baseball. Powers will get back in the batter's box with the count full. A runner at first with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Again, a big game for both teams. Lynn could possibly draw a bye into the semis. Medford has to win to stay alive. And that's ball 4. So 2 walks, put 2 on with 1 out, and that brings up a trip out to the mound. So everybody getting together. Defensively on the mound. Offensively, talking to the hitter and base runners. This is the 15 and 16. They combined. Used to be 13, 14, 15. Now they combined 15 and 16s in this bracket. Lynn has done very well. Last year they went to the national tournament. They were state and New England champions. They've already guaranteed themselves a spot in the quarterfinals. But if they win this and go and be the top seed, they could get a bye into the semis. Low for a ball. Mike Piccolo Grounded out, shot to first. Back in the first inning. Jake Peterson steps off, fake throw in a second, trying to keep the runner close. So strikeout side of the inning, but back-to-back walks have given Medford a threat. Popped up. Not close enough. Good effort by Parent to try and track it down. It wasn't high enough. One-two the count. Piccolo was the center fielder for Medford. Gets a little darker, the lights take a little more of effect. On the corner for strike three, good pitch. So he got one strikeout in the first. He's got two in the second and third. Johnny Wright, the pitcher, was called out on strikes his one trip. He's got a chance to help himself here. Punches it foul. Right by the third baseman, right through the wickets at third base. Hit foul. I thought for a minute that might be coming into our lap. There's no covering to the backstop, so anything hit foul comes right up in the seats, could come right up in the press box. High for a ball. They throw it down again, but Walsh made sure the throw didn't go into center field. They had no chance for the run of Chaston. Tried to hold up, pitch was way up and in. He checked the swing, but it hit the bat and fouled off. So Peterson got a break with that pitch. Down and away for a ball. Now we got deuce as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on for Medford. Punch foul down past the Medford dugout. The 2-2 pitch. Nice stop by Parent. He throws it down again. Count goes full. And runners will be off and running with the pitch. Swing and a miss. He gets him. So he goes from the ridiculous to the sublime. He walks 2, strikes out 3 for the second inning in a row. Medford had 2 runners on with less than 2 outs. But they come up empty. So living on the edge with the 2 walks, but coming up big with 3 strikeouts in the inning. And for the 3rd inning in a row, Lynn will have a chance to get on the board first. Bottom three in the order, 8, 9, and 10. To face Johnny Wright, who's given up one base hit in the 2 innings. And that came with 2 outs in the second. He retired the first 5 he faced. Again, 15, 16-year-old Babe Ruth State Tournament. Lynn, 3-0. Medford, 1-2. Last game of the opening round for both teams. Lynn's already moving on. Medford has to win this one to move on. Jared Burke, the right fielder, will lead it off.
Lynn, number 2, Jared Burke.
Good pitch on the inside corner. Had Burke backing away. Shallow outfield for the right field is playing a deep second base. Swing and a miss. Any hit to the right field, he's got a shot throwing you out at first base. Down and away for a ball as the umpire ducked away from that pitch. Solid shot, but get out in front of it and pulled it well foul. He hit it well. And the count will stay 1-2. Down and in. Skips past to the backstop. Good curveball, catches him. Look, what a nice pitch. Just froze him at the plate. That's back-to-back strikeouts. He got the strikeout to end the second. He gets a strikeout to start the third. Braden Curley's already made his mark on this game with an outstanding defensive play. Picking that line drive. Ending the second inning that took at least one run away. I don't know what would have happened the rest of the inning. But it was going to be a base hit and the run was going to score. And they would have had 2 on with 2 out. But they would have been leading. And runs are at a premium in this game. Nice little curveball there. But Curley made that outstanding play, going 3 or 4 steps to his right, leaning across his body and picking the line drive. Another nice little curveball. Has Curley backing away. And there's another one for strike 3. Had the curveball working, 3 straight. Call third strikes. Jack Spates, the left fielder. There's the curveball for a strike. In on the hands, he fouls it up into the seats. Quickly 0-2. Down and away for a ball. Tucked away from that curveball, just hung inside. Almost made it 4 in a row. He does make it 4 in a row. So he says, Jake Peterson, if you can strike out the side, I can too. So we're coasting along, both pitches, shutting the other out. We finished 3. We're still right back where we started, dead even. Lynn nothing, Medford nothing, going into the 4th. 4, 5, and 6 for Medford as we start the top of the 4th inning. 1 hit apiece. Medford's had a little more of a threat. They got the 1 hit, but they got 3 walks. Right for Medford has given up the 1 hit, but no walks. David Crohan has got the only hit for Medford. He got into scoring position after his hit was followed by a walk to Morando. High for a ball. Peterson will start his 4th inning of work. We've got warm-up action in the Lynn bullpen. In for a strike. Down and in for a ball. Swing and a miss. He chased that pitch, was probably down below his knees. The 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece of that curveball. Didn't miss by much. Just outside. And it kind of goes full. And that's ball 4. So for the 3rd straight inning, Medford gets the leadoff hitter on. That's the 4th walk given up by Peterson. Mike Morando, the 3rd baseman, drew a walk. That was after Crowell got the base hit. They had 2 on, nobody out. Peterson got 2 straight strikeouts. And then that great play by Braden Curley robbing Moody of a base hit, ended the inning. Not robbing a base hit, but robbing a base hit and an RBI. Ducks away from the curveball. It's in for a strike. Square like he's going to bunt. Missed it. Nice play at first base by Burns to block that low throw. Oh, and Eason came rushing in at 30. Could have shook hands with Morando, the hitter. Just got a piece of the curveball. Nice play by the fan in the stands. Got a piece of the netting and went right into the hands of the fan. Call 3rd strike. follow the ball, even if it's in the stands. The other night, the guy made a great play. We got it on camera, and he was able to get a copy of it. If you follow the ball, if they make a play, or if you follow the ball and the coach makes a play, you get it. If you just do this, you don't get it. And it also gives you the habit of
Batting for
following.
Medford, number 3, Jaden Burns.
Jaden Burns struck out swinging. No chance to throw him out. He got a great jump. It was closer than I thought it was going to be, but he got a great jump. Crow and steals second base. He's at second for the second time. He's the only runner to get into scoring position. In for a strike. Wide for a ball. Down and in for a ball. Hit foul to the backstop, and the count goes full. The payoff pitch up and coming. Good curveball, swung right through it.
Batting for Medford, number 11, Ben Hickey.
Ben Hickey, the extra hitter, struck out swinging. His one trip. And he gets hit. And for the third straight inning, Medford has 2 base runners. And that brings another trip out to the mound.
Batting for Medford, number 13, Travis Moody.
Travis Moody is the hitter who hit that line shot that looked like a base hit and an RBI. And Curley made the great play to keep the game scoreless. He's up again with first and second. Again with 2 outs. Four walks and a hit batsman for Peterson. He's only given up 1 base hit. He struck out 7. Travis Moody is the shortstop for Medford. Down and away for a ball. In on the hands, he fouls it off the backstop. Jay Piesing a little help with that pitch. Down and away for a ball. Looks like Maxwell Perrant was a little upset the runner went back to second base. He wanted to throw it down to second. High for a ball. This is wide for a ball. And Medford has the first runner at third. It comes with 2 outs with the bases loaded. Mateo Giambuso, the left fielder, struck out swinging. In on the hands, he punches it foul down the first base side. Living on the edge, a walk and a hit with no outs in the second. He struck out 2, and a great play by Curley got him out of the inning. Walked the first 2 in the third, struck out the side. Now he's given up 2 walks and a hit batsman in this inning. Sam was in between 2 strikeouts. High for a ball, 2-1. Medford brought a few people. They're starting to get excited. Swing and a miss. And we got Deuces Rowell, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. High for a ball. And here comes the pitch of the game so far. 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Everybody running. Miss for ball 4. And that's going to do it for Peterson. I'm assuming they're going to make a change. So Memphis scores without getting a hit, a walk, then back-to-back strikeouts, a hit batsman, and then back-to-back walks. Braden Owenesian is the new pitcher. I don't think that's Peterson at third base, so I don't know where Peterson went. High for a ball. Emmett Chaston drew a walk his 1 trip. He's the second baseman from Medford. Chop to first. Easy play for Peralta. But a bizarre inning for Lynn. Medford scores without getting a hit. 3 walks and a hit batsman forces in the run. So the book is closed on Peterson on the mound. 3 2/3. Gave up only 1 hit, struck out 7, but he walked 6 and hit a batter. And 4 of those, 3 walks and a hit batsman, all came in the 4th inning, forcing in a run. So now, Wright on the mound for the first time, starting the 4th inning, has got a 1-0 lead. And Lynn will have the top of the order coming up. I don't know where Peterson went in the lineup. I thought he would go to third base because he plays third for St. Mary's. But I don't think that was him at third base. In fact, I know it wasn't him at third base. Rocky Brea fly to left. Back in the first inning.
Batting for Lynn, number 25, Rocky Brea.
Wright has struck out 4 in a row. 1 to end the second. Struck out the side in the third. All of them called third strikes using that curveball. It's been really working well for him. Popped up. That's a rarity. The second baseman made a two-hand catch. So Chaston makes the play very quickly, 1 out. Mark Walsh bounced out short to first. I'm not sure what the coach is talking to the umpire. Said something to the Medford dugout. I don't know what that was all about. Breaks down the way for a ball. Up and in for a ball. So that pop-up breaks the string of strikeouts for Wright. Ends at 4. That curveball drops in. Missing inside for a ball. Peterson is on deck. I just don't know where he went to play. That one down and away. Walsh throws a walk. First walk given up by Wright. Peterson flied to right. Just one trip. Quick throw over to first. Walsh diving back. In for a strike. He didn't look. Made a quick throw over to first. Walsh was standing on first base when he made the throw over. Down and in for a ball. So the lights are finally taking full effect because the sky is now black. Lights went on when the sun was still shining, so they took no effect when he first went on. Catches the inside corner. 1-2. Hit in the air. Shortstop going out, left fielder coming on. They lost it. They almost collided. The error is going to put runners at first and second. Left fielder had the better shot coming to the ball. Shortstop kept going and they almost collided. Gilbert Peralta hit it well, but hit it to the center fielder. So Lynn has their first runner in scoring position. Hit to third. Out at third. Low throw. Lynn got a break there. That was going to be a double play. So Peterson went to second on the force out of third. He goes to third on the error. So 2 errors in the inning. Runners at first and third. Let's see if they send a runner. Let's see what Medford does if they do. Boudicher hit a line shot right back to the pitcher. White stabbed it. Down and away for a ball. Looked like a double play, but they threw it in the turf. First baseman couldn't handle it. In for a strike. Inside out swing that was in on the hands. He fouled it off to the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wright 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Teixeira 1 swing of the bat with a chance to tie the game up. The runner takes off. The ball's hit slowly to short. Very nice play by the shortstop, Moody. No wasted effort. Throws Teixeira out. So Lynn threatens, but they come up short. We finished 4. At the end of 4, Medford leads Lynn 1-0. We start the 5th inning. It'll be the top of the order for Medford. We finally realized Peterson will become the extra hitter. The extra hitter, Boudicher, will go to third base. Indonesian, the third baseman, is the pitcher, and he'll start an inning. He got an out, got the third out in the 4th inning when Medford got the 1 run. He'll start an inning for the first time. And he hits Powers in the back. Second hit batsman. 4th straight inning, Medford's got the leadoff hitter on base. Only 1 time was with the hit, and that's the only hit that Medford has in the game. Crowan got a leadoff single in the 2nd. Leadoff walk in the 3rd. Leadoff walk in the 4th. Now a leadoff hit batsman in the 5th. Popped up. That's going to make it back out of play. Parent try to track it down. High for a ball. That feels a little deep for Lynn. The other 2 are shallow. Pop foul. That's going to make it up in the seats. Strike 3 call. Good pitch. Johnny Wright, the pitcher, struck out twice. One call, one swinging.
Number 15, Johnny Wright.
Both of those against Peterson. Parent talking to his pitcher, the hitter talking to the third base coach. Way up over the head of right here, duck under that one. Hit in the right field for a base hit. He almost got him at second base. He had to hesitate. The ball might have hit him going to the right field, so he wasn't able to go to third. But they have first and second again. Every inning but the first. They went 1, 2, 3 in the first. Every inning they've had at least 2 base runners. They had 3 in the fourth. David Crowan is perfect. He singled, walked, and scored. He's got the 1 run in the game. So Medford threatening again. Down and in for a ball. Slices it the other way, foul. Parent again going out to talk. Colin Hart pitched the game Friday. He's going out to warm up. Now he was going out. Now he's coming back. One out, 2 on, 1-1 the count to David Crohan, the catcher for Medford. Fishing up and away for a ball. Hit foul back to the screen. Evens the count at 2. Mike Mirando, the third baseman, on deck. Time is called. Asked for by Crow, and they gave it to him. Swing and a miss. That's a big out. That's a pretty good hitter. Mike Miranda was walked and he was called on the strikes. Both of those against Jake Peterson. That's going to make it up in the sheets. Parent's getting a workout. He just takes off and flies to the side thinking he might have a shot. The runners take off. Out of third, they were waiting for the umpire. Parent made the throw. Teixeira made the tag. Everybody's waiting for the umpire to make a call. He finally did. So Medford threatens again. Onesian gets a couple of strikeouts. He gave up a hit batsman and a hit. So we'll move into the bottom half of the fifth. Lynn still needs a run. That was a long wait for that call. Perfect throw by Parrott right on the bag. Teixeira made a nice tag. There was a question of whether he was safe or out. Six, 7, and 8 for Lynn as we start the bottom of the fifth. Onesian has the only hit. He got a 2-out single in the second.
Number 8, Great Onesian.
He's now the pitcher. He was the third baseman. Wright starting his fifth inning of work. Onesian lays off. Now to check with the base umpire. He said, yes, he swung. Plate umpire thought he held up. Base umpire says he swung. Down and in for a ball. Down and in again. 2-1 the count. In for a strike, evens it count at 2. Call, third strike on the corner. Nice pitch. Five strikeouts for Wright. Maxwell Parent was called on strikes this one trip. There's the curveball. That's been working great for Wright. He's got Lynn stepping away from that. Down and away for a ball. That's the umpire ducking away. High for a ball. 2-1 the count. Hit to left field. GM Busso makes the play.
Number 2, Jared Burke.
2 up, 2 down. Jared Burke called on strikes his one trip. On the inside corner, have him backing away. Had the umpire backing away on that pitch. And the umpire ducks away again. 2-1. That one goes to the backstop. In for a strike. Count goes full. To the backstop. I thought we might have his third 1-2-3 inning, but instead it's his second walk.
Pitch for Lynn. Number 3, Riley Driscoll.
Riley Driscoll will hit for Curley. In for a strike. Oh, and 2 quickly. Gavin Collins is on deck. He'll hit for Spates if he gets an opportunity. Hit in the right field for a base hit. Picked it off his ear and went the other way with it. That's only the second hit.
Pitching for Lynn. Number 11, Gavin Collins.
Gavin Collins will hit for Spates. So for the second inning in a row, they have 2 on. Once again with 2 outs. In for a strike. Tried to hold up when the pitch was up and in and hit the bat, fouled back to the screen, and it's 0-2. Top of the order, Roki Brea. Hoping he gets a shot here in this 5th inning. Down and in. It's a little different than the first game. Lynn 14's had a mercy rule, 11-1. Hit right by the pitcher. Second baseman Chaston over to the first baseman Burns. So Lynn threatens again with 2 on. But they come up empty again. We played 5. That one inning where we had 3 walks and a hit batsman without a base hit. Medford got the run, and that's the difference. 1-0 Medford at the end of 5. 5, 6, and 7 for Medford as we start the 6th inning. Still 1-0. Both teams have 2 hits. And 2 hits that Medford has gotten in the game has had nothing to do with the scoring. That one little blurb, little hiccup in the 4th inning. 3 walks and a hit batsman. And it started out initially enough for walk and then back-to-back strikeouts. And then came hit batsman and back-to-back walks. And the walk came on a 3-2 pitch. High for a ball. Mike Miranda was walked, called on the strikes. He was up at bat when they threw the runner out, trying to go to third base in the 5th inning. Pitching for ball 3. In for a strike. In on the hands, he fouls it up in the seats, and the count goes full. Swing and a miss, he comes back and gets him. He was down 3-0. Nice job by Owenesian. Coming back down 3-0, gets the strikeout. Jaden Burns is struck out twice, swinging. Both times against Peterson. Pitches in for a strike. High for a ball. I don't think I've seen an umpire duck as many pitches. He's picked almost every pitch, and he just ducked again. Walsh with a nice play. Boy, he's got a rocket for an arm. And I usually don't say anything about umpiring, but it surely hasn't made a difference in the game, although walks and a hit batsman did score the run, but almost every pitch he's ducking. And he just ducked again when they swung the bat. I don't know how we can tell what the pitch is. Breaks down the way for a ball. Swings and misses, and we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. High for a ball. Strike 3 called. He shot to go to first base. 2 strikeouts in the inning, a 1-2-3 inning for Owenesian and Lynn, but they still have to get some offense going. Four strikeouts in 2 innings. 11 strikeouts in the game for Lynn pitching. But they've also given up 6 walks and 2 hit batsmen. Wright will start his 6th inning. Lynn has threatened the last couple of innings, putting 2 on. Both times with 2 outs. First time with 1 out, a walk and an error. But 2 infield ground balls got him out of it. And then the next inning, a walk and a hit with 2 outs. And a ground ball got him out of it. It'll be the top of the order. This will be the third time that Okie Brea will lead off an inning. He just fly to left and pop to second. And if Lynn's going to do something, you would think it would be now at the top of the order. Okie Brea, Mark Walsh, Jake Peterson. In for a strike. Roki thought it was inside. He just looked and said, that was the same as the first pitch. But it's 1-1. In for a strike. That was a good pitch. That was on the outside corner. He didn't like it again. Curveball for strike three. He just slammed the bat down on the ground. He didn't like any of those calls. The bat was slammed down to the turf. He is not happy. Mark Walsh just grounded a shot and walked. In for a strike. Medford fans are getting excited as we're nearing the end of the game. Quickly, 2 strikes. Punches it out, it's going to drop for a base hit. He almost threw him out at first base. So the tie run at first with 1 out. Jake Peterson, who was the pitcher, is now the EH. A short fly ball to right field and then reached on an error. Up and in for a ball. Again, he turns and throws the ball to first. Walsh was standing on the base. Way up and in for a ball. 2-0. Gilbert Peralta, the on-deck hitter. In for a strike. Good fastball by Wright. In for a strike again. He was a count of 2. That one bounces and the count goes full. Let's see if they send Walsh on the 3-2 count. Try to get him in scoring position. He ducked him. Umpire almost turned around on that pitch. The walk, Walsh was running, but the umpire almost turned around on that pitch. I think if you watch these games on Channel 15, you know I don't do this on any kind of a regular basis. I never criticize the umpires to that extent, but this guy is just almost every pitch is turning his back, turning around, ducking. I don't know how he can be consistent. I'll stop there. I'm not going to say another word the rest of the game because it's not an easy task. I did it in fast pitch softball. I umpired for 37 years. It's not easy. We're going to get a new pitcher for Medford. Wright will go to first base as the first baseman, Jaden Burns, will take over on the mound. Wright was outstanding. He goes 5 1/3 innings. Gave up 3 base hits. He walked 3. Struck out 6. He's responsible for the 2 base runners, but he's leading in the game 1-0. Burns will try to nail it down. Way up and in on Peralta, who was fly to center, reached center fielder's choice. Looked like he bounced to a double play. The ground to the third. They tagged third, threw it to first. They had a double play, but they threw it in the turf. And he reached, and that's when Lynn got their first run at the third base, but it was with 2 outs. And a ground ball got Medford out of the inning. Hit foul past third base. Get out in front just enough to pull it just foul. Walsh the runner at second. Peterson the runner at first. Down and away. Nice shot by the catcher, Crohan, to go stop that one. That could have been second and third. Burns took a long look. Now they're going to, Crohan, the catcher, and Burns are going to talk it over. With that long look, Peralta asked for time and got it. Budesea is the on-deck hitter. High for a ball. And the count goes full. So a huge pitch coming up. And that's ball 4. So Medford got their runs on 3 walks and a hit batsman, and they're trying to give it back with a hit and back-to-back walks. So the bases are loaded with 1 out. Budesea lined to the pitcher, who made a very nice play. And grounded out short to first. I'm not sure what the base umpire was doing. He was going over talking to the shortstop for some reason. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. So Desea would love to get a base hit, but he at least wants to put it in play, get the run home. Popped up, infield fly, he's automatically out. Shortstop makes the play.
Number 8,
Onesian, the pitcher, can help himself. He's got one of the 2 hits. Last time up, he was called out on strikes. Swing and a miss. It goes to the backstop. It hit him. It's a hit batsman. It's not a wild pitch, it's a hit batsman.
Batting for Lynn, number 12, Maxwell Parent.
I hit 2 walks and a hit batsman. Ties the game up. After Medford got 3 walks and a hit batsman to get the lead. Maxwell Parent has struck out and walked. Swing and a miss. So all of a sudden it's 1-1. Lynn gets a break with the hit batsman. It would have been a wild pitch anyway. Solid shot, but he got way out in front of it and fouled it off. Way down the bullpen area. Oh, 2 the count. Hit foul back. Stays alive. Took a long look at that pitch. Just outside. The 1-2 pitch. Slaps it in the left field. Over the left fielder's head. He came in too far. They're going to hold him at third with a triple. The left fielder came in to make the play. I don't know if he lost it in the lights. It went over his head.
Batting for Lynn, number 2, Jared Bird.
So they saved everything for the 6th inning. The left fielder came in like, I got it. And all of a sudden it was over his head. 3 runs in. Lynn leads it 4-1. High and tight for a ball. Jared Burke has struck out and walked. So all of a sudden the Lynn contingent comes alive. And the Medford fans are now oohing and ahhing. Popped up. First baseman's got to play. And he makes it. Nice job by Wright, who was the pitcher. So all of a sudden,
Lynn 4, Medford 1.
they saved everything. They get all 4 runs in this inning. Medford repaid them. Lynn gave him a run with 3 walks and a hit batsman. Medford gives it back with 2 walks and a hit batsman, and then the fly to left field. And all of a sudden, Medford is down to the last 3 outs in this must-win game. After 6, Lynn leads it 4-1. Top of the seventh. Here we go. Bottom three in the order.
Batting for Medford, number 13, Travis Moody.
Travis Moody got robbed of a hit and RBI with a great play in the second inning by Braden Curley at second base. Last time up he walked. And that was one of the walks that loaded the bases, followed by a walk that got Medford their one run. Swing and a miss. So Jake Peterson is off the hook. Onesian trying to win the game and get Lynn their fourth win, go undefeated, be a number one seed in the bracket, and possibly, depending on how it falls, they could be automatically in the semifinals. Popped up to the second baseman. Riley Driscoll, who came in as a pinch hitter, stayed in playing second base. So one away. Cole Mabry will hit for Giambusso, who struck out, and his walk forced in the run. He got the RBI for the one run that Medford has. Swing and a miss. In on the hands, they foul it off. Just broke outside. Drops it back to the mound. Onesian, who plays third when he's not pitching, makes the play, and Medford's season is down to the last out. Emmett Chaston has walked and bounced to first. He was the first hitter that Onesian faced. Swing and a miss. And Braden got him to ground to first base to end the inning that they've got the one run in. Swing and a miss. They're down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. Onesian comes in and gets it. He retires the last 7 in a row. He gave up a hit and a hit batsman. He struck out 5 in 3 innings. Gave up a hit and a hit batsman, but he retired the last 7 in a row and kept Lynn in the game. And they erupted for 4 in the bottom of the 6th, and it appears as though they wiped Medford out of the Babe Ruth tournament, unless something unusual happens, and Lynn can possibly get a bye into the semifinals. Medford got their one run in the 4th inning. Corwin led with a walk. Peterson struck out the next 2, but he hit a batter and then walked 2 in a row to force in the run. Onesian came in and got a ground out to end the inning. He then retired. 9 of 11, 7 in a row. Gave up a hit and a hit batsman, but he struck out 6. Struck out 5. And he holds Medford down, keeps Lynn in the game, and they get 4 in the 6th inning. In the sixth, after an out, Mark Walsh got a base hit. Jake Peterson walked. Peralta walked. The bases were loaded. A pop-up for the second out. It looked like Medford might get out of it. But then Owen Easy got hit by a pitch and tied the game at 1. Bases still loaded. Maxwell Parent hit a shot to left field. The left field, I think he lost it in the lights. He came in like he had it. It went over his head for a triple. 3 runs scored. It was 4-1, and that was the final score as Lynn goes 4-0. And they waited till the 6th inning to get their 4 runs. They didn't do much. They only had 2 base hits going into the 6th inning. They only got 4 hits for the night. Mark Walsh had a walk and a hit, scored a run. Peterson was on base twice. An error and a walk, scored a run. Peralta drew a walk, scored a run. Owen Easing got hit by a pitch, got a base hit, had an RBI, scored a run. Maxwell Parent had a triple, knocking in 3. And Riley Driscoll had the other base hit. Braden Curley made an outstanding defensive play at second base that cost Medford a run in the second inning. So a great defensive play by Curley. And Owen Easing comes in, gets it done on the mound, and Lynn stays perfect. And they have a possibility of drawing a bye to the semifinals. They're at least in the quarterfinals. It depends on how many teams go 2-0, whether they're in the quarterfinals or not, or they go right to the semifinals. So 4-1, a big 4-run 6th inning, a huge 3 RBI triple, the winning hit by Maxwell Parent. And Lynn wins it by a score of 4-1 to go 4-0 and move on in the tournament. Medford will finish 1-3 and be eliminated. So we hope you enjoyed it. 4-1 Lynn over Medford. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.